My whole family has rainbow hair. Mine shines the brightest of all of them until it turns purple. My brother Theo is the best in every way. I am the spare. Dad compares our report cards side by side every time. Theo always wins. Mom buys Theo a new iPad. She gives me her old used ribbons. On our birthday, Theo gets a cake with his name and icing. I get a candle stuck in plain bread. Mom watches me blow it out and sighs. Maybe next year you earn one. Theo slides his slice across the table to me anyway. He is the only one who notices I exist.
Before you continue, the comment with the most blue emojis will receive a recharge of. And do you want to know how I got all of this? Learn through the link in my bio. This will only work for people who leave a like and are subscribed to the channel.
One morning, Dad drives Theo to school. I get shoved onto the public bus alone. Dad stops at a convenience store on the way. A truck comes through the crossing and hits the car. Theo is inside it. He is rushed into surgery. By the time the doctor comes out, his face says everything. Fortunately, Theo will live. However, he will never be able to walk again. Mom collapses into Dad's arms. I move closer to Mom, but Dad pushes me away. He tells me that everything is my fault because I am the family's bad luck. He tells me it should have been me in that car instead. My heart aches, tears come running down, and nothing comes out when I try to speak. That night, I sit alone in the hospital hallway. Nurses walk past me, and nobody asks my name. Something drops onto my sleeve. It is a strand of my hair. The strand is purple. I run to the mirror down the hall. Every rainbow strand on my head has turned purple overnight. The next morning, Mom stares at me like I am a stranger. She tells me I am cursed. Dad will not let me into the taxi. He says, "Your purple hair doesn't belong to us." I walk home for 2 hours. A packed bag is already sitting by the front door. They kick me out of the house and shut the door. I wander for 3 days with nowhere to go. My stomach aches. My feet are giving up. Behind a thrift shop, I find a broken comb, half buried in trash. I used it to brush my hair when suddenly something hard drops onto the pavement. A purple diamond glints under the streetlight. I comb again. More purple diamonds fall. But for the first time, I realize that my hair can be something my family will be proud of. A pawn shop owner buys the first one and asks no questions. That same day, I rent a room of my own. I eat a real meal for the first time in my life. Every morning I comb my hair and more diamonds fall. I go back to school and I support myself in all possible ways. Years pass. I build a home for people with nowhere to stay. One afternoon, I walk the halls of my care home. I freeze at room 12. My parents sit in matching chairs. Their rainbow hair has gone completely gray. I move closer and tell them that I am their daughter. Mom cannot believe her eyes. Dad cannot speak at all. I tell them that I own the place. They break into tears telling me they were wrong. They even ask for forgiveness. Just then a wheelchair rolls in. It's Theo, who never stops hoping that I will come back someday. He reaches for my hand and says, "I never stopped believing in you." I cry my heart out and forgive my parents. For the first time in many years, my family looks at me like I am worthy to be their daughter. Would you have forgiven them?